Today, I'm about to share with you 7 key steps and strategies to be able to stay calm in the state of pandemic outbreak. Because this pandemic outbreak, it has been hard on us. It's been 2 weeks that our life totally has shifted from living to surviving. We changed the state of our lives to surviving. It's not an easy thing to go through, and it causes us lots of anxiety and depression because we are social being and we are meant to live with others, and now we have to live in isolation. It's not an easy thing to do. Isolation breeds anxiety and depression, and plus we are experiencing lots of uncertainties, lots of ambiguity that makes the situation much harder, and we are in the state of panic. The indication of that was the retail therapy that lots of people did to displace the panic that they had from pandemic outbreak towards something that they could control by hoarding and shopping. We are experiencing lots of fears now, fears that are real. Fear for our health, fear for the health of our loved ones, and fear of death, and fear of financial securities. These fears are major fears, and they put us in the state of fight and flight. We are in the state of panic. We are experiencing lots of ambiguities. We don't see any flickering lights, end of the tunnel to give us some hope and brings us out of this state of fear that we are experiencing. And when we don't understand the meaning of a situation, we become depressed and anxious. Right now, we are confused. We don't know the meaning of what we are going through because it happened so sudden. And it is such an unfamiliar concept. And we don't understand the meaning of the situation that we are going through. Therefore, we become more depressed and anxious. And it's not helping us to stay in this darkness because there is no real information about the treatment, and because we don't see any flickering light end of the tunnel, we are experiencing fear, and that's normal. The normal for this situation is anxiety, but mild anxiety is helpful for this situation because it makes you to take care of your situation more seriously. See, when we don't understand the meaning of the situation, we become depressed. And therefore, we have to see something familiar to be able to understand the situation that we are going through. Nature gives us clue. Nature always clues us for what we go through, to be able to understand the meaning of the situation that we are going through. Nature has seasons. So does our life. We also have emotional seasons. And symbolically, we are experiencing winter of our lives. It's a metaphor that you have to know we are right now experiencing the winter of our lives. And then if we can know really what does that mean, it helps us to deal with the situation much easier, and we can have better coping strategies. What is winter? Winter is a time that has the longest, darkest nights and also has the widest phenomenon. We have the longest, darkest nights, and also in the opposite side of that, we have the widest phenomenon, snow. Snow, it purifies everything into the condensation. Second, winter is a time that you go more in than going out. It's a journey of going inside to really get to know yourself. It's a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of self-care. When we are going in the hibernation, it's just metaphorically, it's something that we are going in to take care of ourselves. It's a symbolic of self-care. Winter is a time that you don't cut any branch. Also, you don't put any seed in. Winter is a time of prevention and protection. This is the time that we are protecting ourselves and we are preventing ourselves from anything that can have a risk for us. Isn't that what we are experiencing? You know, back in November, I wrote this article to welcome the winter of our lives. I didn't find it positive and I was reluctant to post it. I didn't post it. And as we go through this, it just hit me. This is exactly what we are experiencing right now. We are experiencing the winter of our lives. To go through it more easily, let's accept it and welcome the winter of our lives. Right now, we are in the winter. And what helps us to go through this hard time is not to fight it, it's just accept the what is. Right now, it's a difficult time. It's a very hard time. And the thing is that it is for all of us. All of us, we go through this. And all of us, we go through this and we can make it all together. We are strong. And we can help ourselves to help others. That's the process that we are going through. By protecting myself, I can protect you. And this is what we are going through. Then let's accept the what is. To be able to go through this easily. But you know what? Accepting the what is the most difficult things that we go through. Now I break it down to 7 key steps, strategies to be able to really go through this and accept the what is. Number 1. Hi, my name is Caravan. For those of you who don't know me and this is the first time you are connecting with me, I'm a certified psychotherapist, life coach, trainer of NLP, hypnotherapy, and timeline therapy. For the last 3 decades, I have helped thousands of people, individuals from all ages, and couples to unleash their greatness, embrace their confidence, and create the life that they are desiring. Right now, self-care is the most important thing that we have to do. We have to take care of our physical health and mental and emotional well-being. It's a time that we have to put our health number 1 and nothing else has to come before our health. I bring an example. See, 100 years ago, also people went through another winter and it was for flu. And you know, from those darkest nights, do you know what came out? People realized the importance of public health and the standard for health had gone much higher after that. And all of those contagious disease could come under control. And also role of women had changed. And this is also what we are going through to learn the importance of self-care. Second, when we go through this winter of our lives symbolically, what is important is that to embrace the unknown. Every day is a Groundhog Day. Every day there is a news that it really scares us. Every day something comes up that we didn't expect it and it's so unfamiliar. Therefore, we have to learn to dance with the storms. A tree which dances with the storm has the strongest roots. This is the time that we build resilience by being flexible. In winter, the virtue is patience. We have to be patient. And we have to know that it's not permanent. It will pass. but we have to take it one day at a time. And this winter might be a long winter or might be short winter. We don't know that yet, but virtue is patience. You are building more endurance by being patient. You go through the winter with the attitude of summer. Like all of these dark nights of winter, it's meant to say the stories of success from the summer of your life. This is the time that you are rebonding with your family. This is the time that you detach from the outer life and you are bonding with love and care to your loved ones. And this is the time that you have to have positive attitude and you have to believe in your abilities, because through this we lost our confidence. We don't have confidence in so many things and we don't know if we're capable of going through this, but we have to have positive attitude and have faith that we can make it, we can go through this. Fourth, you have to know in this time you have to be concerned, you have to be conscious, you have to be prepared, but don't panic. News makes us panicky. Therefore, in order for you to be conscious, to be aware, and to be concerned, find reliable sources and get your information from them and listen to the news 5-10 minutes in the morning, 5-10 minutes at night, to be aware of the things that are going on and know that what precautionary actions you have to take. Fifth, winter, it's about prevention and protection. Your power, our power lies right now is in prevention. Because the time that we don't have to prevent, we are not in winter anymore. And hopefully that day comes soon. But right now, our power lies in prevention and protection. You have leverage in prevention. Do your best for social isolation, for social distancing, to stay home and isolate yourself, because that's where your power is right now. 6. Winter is meant for you to finish any unfinished business that you have. You might have started a project, but you never had time to finish it. It's time for you to do that. You might have started to take a course, but you could never finish it. It's a time for you to do that. You might have wanted to do something so huge, but you started it, you couldn't never finish it, such as writing a book or creating something. It's time for you to do that. You might have some unfinished business, such as taxes. It's a time for you to do that. And last not the least, number 7. This is the time that anxiety is part of it. And mild anxiety, it's a good thing because it makes you concerned and conscious to be able to follow the measures the best and protect yourself. And bravery now is that to follow the measure to the best of your abilities and follow the rules to the best of your abilities, because that's where your power lies. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Please share your comments in the comment below and let me know, what do you think? Let me know the difficulties that you are going through. How has it changed your life from living to surviving? And please subscribe to my channel to be notified when my new video will be posted. Thank you so much and see you in my next video.